And are you thinking of bringing on any partners or anything like that?
Not in this stage, but
Yeah.
sure, I'll be okay too having that.
Yeah. Yeah. So what I would say then is when you bring in a partner, you're going to need your lawyer to kind of structure a partnership agreement. But then what oftentimes people don't think about is you're going to need a guy like me to come in once you have a partnership agreement in place and figure out how to fund things like the buy sell clause in the partnership. So oftentimes what ends up happening is you got a partnership agreement. It basically says if one partner decides to leave the business or is forced to leave the business due to illness or injury or heaven forbid death, that the remaining partner buys out those shares. The problem often is if the company is worth several $100,000 or more, the remaining partner might not have the liquid cash available to actually do that. So then what ends up happening is those shares, even though they're supposed to be bought out by the surviving partner, end up as part of the other partner's estate or assets, and you
Mm,
have to figure out a way to buy them out of the estate or buy them out of their assets without ending up in business with their family. Um,
okay.
right? So that's a huge issue with partnerships where you set up the partnership 20 years ago or 15 years ago when you were students like you are now, and everything's going great, and then 20, 30, 15, 20, 30 years from now somebody, heaven forbid, dies, and
Mm,
the company has grown to the point where it's several $1 million, and now you as the surviving partner have to come up with a couple of $1 million to buy out his family, or you're in business
yeah.
with his wife who you don't know or doesn't know the understand how the business works or anything like that. So with getting those kinds of things in place early is very critical. And I would say that even before that, when you're just you by yourself, you should have something in place to cover and provide an income for yourself should the business, um, so the business doesn't suffer, rather, should you have to step away for 6 months or a year while you recover from an injury or an illness or something as well.